In my previous videos, I've shown how to apply foundation, contour, powder. Now I'm going to show how the application of eyeshadow. Now I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup powder and brush it onto the apple of the cheek. This prevents any eyeshadow that may have fallen when it is you're applying the eyeshadow to end up on the face. This process is also known as cooking or baking of the face. I usually put a lot or a good amount so that any eyeshadow that falls off, it just blends off when I'm brushing it off. Now I'm going to use my Graftobian eye primer. This is an excellent eye primer because in the night you want your colors to pop. In the day you use a lighter eye primer because you don't want the eyes to overpower the face. This also is very good for using to line off your eyebrows. Now I'm taking it, lining off my eyebrows and dragging down the color in almost in a blending motion. The areas that I want the colors to show up more, I tend to use a little bit more primer and blend it off. Colors tend to pop behind a white background. It's almost like painting. I'm just going to take my ring finger and I'm just going to blend off on the lid. I'm just going to blend off any harsh lines or any clumps that may have occurred while applying the primer. This ensures for a smooth canvas for the application of your eyeshadow. Whatever I do on the right, I tend to do on the left. And vice versa. It doesn't matter, you can start on your left or you can start on your right. Now, I want to take my beige color from my Shiny Cosmetics collection and use it as my brow bone color. I use this color and I put it on the entire lid because I want a smooth canvas and I want a light canvas. Now applying eyeshadow on a sticky surface is not going to blend off the eyeshadow well. So now I'm using this as a very light color, almost to the color of someone's skin tone, to get a smooth canvas. Using my flat eyeshadow brush, I just pack the color on and blend it off easily. I want the inside of the eyelid. That's going to be my color, and my brow color is going to be the same. I tend to add more product to the brow and to the inside of the lid. Now I'm taking my Revlon eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to blend off any eyeshadow that may have been clumped on or packed on too much. I'm just going to blend that off so I'll have a smooth canvas. Especially in my crease area. I'm doing the same on her right eye that I've done on her left. So now that I have a smooth canvas, I'm ready to apply my shadow using my Sugar Pill Candy Crush shade. I love that Sparkle Baby from the Sparkle Baby collection. I love this palette. The colors are very smooth and they apply very well. I highly recommend, anyone that's into makeup to go out and buy it. Sugar Pill has very, very pigmented eyeshadows. I'm just gonna pack that on with my flat brush. Now, flat eyeshadow brushes using satin eyeshadows, they tend to blend off by themselves. Now I measure off to ensure that the left eye and the right eye are the same and they're precise, because we don't want one eye looking better than one. It's very easily with eyeshadow for eyes to look disproportionate. Now I'm going to add a deeper or warmer blue, as you can see. And I'm just going to leave a space and then I'm going to blend it off. This helps to make the two shades to blend off and infuse together well. And then I take my flat brush and then I pack them to both of them on and blend them off easily. Now I'm taking a mint green and adding it on top of that warm blue. You can be creative with whatever color that you want at night. Sky's the limit. I tend to I like to use satin eyeshadows. They are my favorite type of eyeshadows. Just taking my flat brush and just blending off everything and make sure that everything is blended off easily and evenly. Now I'm taking navy blue and adding it to the end of the eyelid. This is going to be my transition color. Now it's up to you if you want to use a transition color or just add a dark color into the crease. If you want to be playful, adding a transition color is very creative. It also gives a definition for the eyes and for the crease. Now I'm taking my contour brush, my contour eyeshadow brush that is, and I'm just bringing that color in, almost so you're gonna get a fade into the corner of the eye. So now you can actually see the lid of the eye, and you actually see the brow bone, and the lid of the eye. It's almost like creating a depth. And blending it into my contour. And now I'm just gonna drag that color underneath the eye, just to give the eye a definite shape. I'm just gonna blend off any harsh lines in the corner of the lid. Now I'm taking my fan brush and I'm brushing away my Sacha Buttercup powder. The face is now baked. Now I'm taking my concealer with my concealer brush because I want a definite shape at the corner of the eyes. I'm now taking my concealer and almost erasing any mistakes that may have been made, if any eyeshadow may have fallen just to the smidge of the corner of the eye. You want a very sharp and triangular shape at the corner of the eye. Now I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm blending off my concealer. The same shade that I used to highlight the face, I'm using that. Now I'm going to fill the brows using a small eyebrow pencil or a small eyebrow brush. I'm now taking matte brown and I'm now stroking very light strokes at the ends of the eyebrow and then filling it in. This is also known as shading. There are many ways to do different types of brows and different shapes of brows. Now I'm actually filling in the right of her eye. Using my spoolie brush, I'm now blending in that product to ensure even application. I found that one of the brows were a bit larger than one by stepping back and looking at my work. So now I'm taking a concealer, the same concealer that I used to highlight, and now I'm just going to erase to ensure that the two eyebrows are proportionate. It's always good to step back and look at your work. Now I'm just gonna blend it off with my angle concealer brush. Using the back of my thumb, I'm just gonna blend it off into the forehead so that there wouldn't be any harsh lines over the eyebrow. I'm just gonna blend in my crease color into the contour a bit more. Fixing my brows. Now I'm going to take my mascara, holding the lid and pulling out to ensure nice plumpy full eyelashes. Sound in my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on.